World War First, it was started in 28 July 1914 and it ended on 11th November 1918. Okay, this date is very important. Obviously, no one was able to forget that. Okay, and then I am going to tell you the like all causes of the World War First, and then I'll go forward to know the result effects of this cause. Okay, and then at the end of this video we are going to learn how this world war impact Indian soldiers, and as well as the main thing we are going to learn at the end of the video that I'll tell you at this end. Okay, then one thing, more than 60 million, it's not 60,000, 60 lakh, it's more than 60 million soldiers died at the end of this war. Okay, they didn't finish this war when one or two soldiers, or for example lakhs of soldiers, but no, they are 60 million soldiers died. So that you can think, oh my god, this is a most crucial war, right? Now, without delaying, let's start its causes and then we'll move on how it started. Okay? So in these slides, the belligerents in the sense those who were in this war. Okay? So the first is Allied power, and in the next over here is Central power. Okay? Allied power on the time, that is Russia in Central, Austria-Hungarian Empire. Then France, other side Germany, Britain, and other side Ottoman Empire, USA. So these are the Allied powers and Central powers. Okay, in 1817, France-German war, it was started actually. So here the first thing what you have to know, the belligerents. Okay, the Allied power and Central powers. So these are the countries from Allied and as well as from the Central. Okay, now we'll move on to the cause of it. The four main important things you have to understand. Mains, MAIN, that is M, militarism, alliance, imperialism, and nationalism. Okay, this is very important, children. You have to fix in your mind. Okay, so in 1871, France German war was started. Okay, so it was not, oh, like, it was fought for more than 6 months. Okay, it was started and it was fought for more than 6 months. But what happened, German defeated France. Okay, then German defeated France, and the game of alliance, the German was became a famous in the history and the economy. Okay, so in what one thing you have to remember, in the 1871 France and German war was happened. Okay, North Germany, that is. Okay, and then North Germany defeated France, and that war went on for 6 months. Okay, and then Germany became the famous. France got defeated. Germany was a famous in history and as well as in the economy. Okay, next we look about the militarism. Before that, let me tell you the Allied power and Central, I told you, right? That is Russia, France, Britain, Japan, USA, and from the Central, Germany. Yes, so Germany, Hungary, Ottoman Empire. So one thing you have to remember, that Austrian Hungary war, now it's known as Turkey. Okay, then alliance. So the alliance is very important over here. The secret treaties. Okay, the secret treaties will happen. Okay, now I just told you about this four: military, alliance, imperialism, and nationalism. Let's have a look on this. Okay, so now militarism. So militarism is a main cause on that. Why? Because on that time everyone has a good arm race. Okay, machine guns, tanks, naval ships, large armies. Britain, Germany industries complexes use the military equipments. So Britain and Germany was a famous, and they are ready to show their best. Okay, that's the militarism. So naval system, submarine was important on that time, so that was developed. Okay, then we'll have a look on alliance. So what's the meaning of alliance over here? So alliance, in the sense, they used to make a secret treaties. Okay, secret treaties, a secret sign. So for example, I can tell here, Germany, Japan and Australia and Hungary, they made a treaty over here. And then triple entente will come, France, Britain and Russia. So we'll have a look on it. So alliance, so I told you triple alliance, it was started in 1882. Okay, it was started in 1882. The four most famous triple, in the sense, obviously three, alliance, the treaty in 1882, Germany, Australia, Hungary, Italy. Okay, so Italy, it won't give support to this both, it will change his way and it will come to down, but it will take a time to them. Okay, now we'll have a look on tribal and entente. So tribal entente, like here, France, so entente is a French word, obviously, so it's France, Britain and Russia. Okay, it was started in 1907. Okay, so what's the main reason to start triple alliance and triple entente? The thing is, triple alliance, Germany, Australia, Hungary and Italy, they signed the treaty, right? And they have to make a secret promise that if someone comes to attack this country, okay, these three countries, each one have to support each other. Okay, if for example, France attacked to the Germany, Australia and Hungary have to support Germany, and I have to defeat the France. It should not go to the France, Britain or Russia. Okay, that's the main funda over here. Got the point? Now we'll move on to the imperialism. Okay, then one thing, imperialism, imperialism, Britain will come in the mind. Why? Because more than 25% of Britain, 25% of the world ruled by Britain. Okay, the Britishers, obviously, because they have that ideas and they know how to conquer and how to defeat. Okay, now the scramble of Africa. So scramble of Africa, on the time Africa was a famous city country, and in that country there is a lot of place over there. Okay, that's a big country. So for that, what they did, they started capturing the main places of Africa. Okay, Britain led everyone else wanted to compete, then vast resources and manpower at disposal for the Great War. And then when they did that, so this started the Great War. Okay, so in the imperialism, what you have to understand, in 1882 the treaty was happened between Germany and Australia and Hungary. That's another matter. So Britain was ruled all over the world, more than 25%. And then here Africa was captured, and then everyone was showing like, I am the powerful, you are the power, no, I am power, I am power. So like that they started increasing their colonies. Okay, then we'll have a look on the nationalism. In the nationalism, in Europe swept a nationalistic wave in 19th century. So here the Europe started, if we want freedom, if we want to do something for our country, the main important thing is, yes, war. We have to fight for our country. That's the thing they build there themselves. Germany, Italy, Baltic states, nationalistic favor, there's some countries, and then believe the glory of war. So they believe, if war was happening, if war doesn't happen, you can't able to say that you are from particular country. War is important. Okay, without fighting you can't be in that position. So war became a glory of war. Other and immediate cause to start the World War first. So we'll have a look on it. Russian interest in influence over Straits of Dardanelles, illusions of a short war, Okay, on that time the short wars were going on. Okay, day by day they are increasing. War glorified, considered inevitable, unnecessary for nations to grow and develop. I told you before, war became very important. If you can't able to fight, you can't able to say that you are from the particular country. So if you want to stay in this country, you have to fight. So that's the thing, they build themselves. Okay, then Balkans will come. So then Balkans from the power cake of Europe, fight for influence by Russia, Hungary, that Austria-Hungary and Ottoman Empire. Nationalistic movement will start and multiple ethnicities will grow. Like everyone used to say war is important, we have to accept whatever they are saying, we should not say no to them. So it's obviously you have to accept the things. Okay, next, immediate cause over here, that is Archduke Franz Ferdinand. So fix this name in your mind or in your book, but first of all you have to fix this word, a name in your mind. Why? This man, Archduke, was a prince. Okay, he was a prince of Austria Hungary. Okay, he was a prince, but what he did, so he planned to go to hospital to see the soldiers. Okay, so they are in a hospital, so he wished, I have to go and talk to the soldiers, like a famous king actually. But that that changed the world history actually. So when Archduke Franz Ferdinand, okay, so Ferdinand of Austrian Hungary with his wife were assassinated by Bosnian nationalists. So he went to see the, yes, soldiers. So on that time he was not a king, but he was a prince. When he came back, he will be a king. Okay, prince and king. So then he went to see his soldiers with his wife. Then what happened? A black hand members, so members of a black hand was there. So one man shot and killed Ferdinand. Who was he? Gavrilo. Okay, the name of from the black hand, that is Gavrilo in Sarjau. Even today also in 28 June 1914. So in 28 June 1914, a famous ruler from the Austria-Hungary, that is Ferdinand, killed. Okay, from a Sarjao person, Gavrilo. Okay, in the year of 1914. This they on June, remember 28th June, not in 28th July. Why? Because in 28th July the world was started. Here I am telling you the causes. Okay, why it started. Okay, what's the reason? The four main MAIN we learned, right? And then here immediate cause. In the immediate cause, the main thing is Ferdinand. Why? Because Ferdinand was a duke, right? He was a Archduke of Austria and Hungary. He want to be, he, when he comes back he will be a king, but unfortunately he died. Okay, then events leading to the war. So after, when he died, then Serbia, okay, Australian Hungary ask help to the, yes, ask help to the Germany, and Serbia from the Australian Hungary gave warn to Serbia. Okay, they said, see, you have to accept whatever you did. Then what they did? No, they rejected, and then the war started. So here we'll have the Australian Hungary sends humiliating terms to Serbia. Okay, Russia mobilized in support of Slavic Serbia. Then Russia support Serbia. Germany gives Austrian Hungary Empire a blank check. Austria-Hungary and Germany declared war on Serbia. Then Austria-Hungary, so they first gave a letter to Serbia humiliating something. So they didn't agree that. Who? Serbia. So Serbia sent it back, and then they declared a war. Okay. So Austria asked help to the Germany, and Germany says, yes, I'm with you. Okay. So they declare a war. And then for the Germany, again France will come. So it will start, and how it became the triple entente and alliance, we'll have a look on this. Okay, then Russia declared war on Germany. Why? In our previous video we learned, sorry, in previous slides we learned that triple entente, that is Austrian Hungary, Russia, France, is it Germany? Okay, so triple entente and alliance. So triple entente alliance, sorry, alliance will be Germany, Japan and Austrian Hungary, right? Germany, Italy and Austrian Hungary, sorry. And from the triple entente, that is France, Britain and Russia, right? So what happened over here? So France, Russia, so at like here Austrian Hungary got asked support to Germany, and Germany says, okay, I am with you to defeat the Serbia. Okay, then when Germany was ready to defeat the Serbia, Russian attacked to Germany, as well as the French also attack. France also attacked. Why? Because Austria and Hungary, Russia and France are triple entente. Okay, don't get confused over here. Then I told you that France declared war. I told you, right? Russia and as well as France declared war on Germany. Okay, why? Because Germany was helping Austria and Hungary, obviously, because they signed a treaty. So they have to support each other. But when Germany went to defeat the Serbia, Russia and France went and they attacked Germany. Okay. Then over here, German army marches into Belgium en route France. So then what they did? So Germany, they defeat, right? So sorry. Germany was going to defeat the Serbia. Then they get to know that Russia and France was attacked them. And then what they thought? Okay, I have to go from the Belgium. Okay, so I have to go from the Belgium. So they changed the route. Okay, so they changed the route and they went to the Belgium. And then what happened? Britain attacked to Germany. Okay, so Britain attacked over to Germany. Why? Because Britain and Belgium was in a secret treaty in the year of 1839. Okay, then Britain declared war on Germany. So getting the point, don't get confused. If you are getting a confused, try to take a book or a paper, try to write whatever I am telling. So who fought, like who came to the war? Germany. So what happened, like when Germany went to attack Serbia, who came? Russia attacked to Germany, and then France attacked to Germany. So then Germany thought, okay, I have to go from here. So he went to Belgium. So when he went to attack Belgium, Britain came and Britain attacked to the Germany. Why? Because Britain and Belgium was in a treaty. Okay. Then Germany gets initial success in France and great success against Russian armies on the Eastern Front. Then finally Germany can't defeat France because Britain, so because of the Britain was most famous on the time, then Germany got defeat. So then finally what happened? Germany gets initial success in France and gets success against Russian armies. So more than 3 lakh soldiers killed. Soldiers, that is Russian soldiers. Got the point? And here Italy didn't support. Why? Because Italy said, see, I am here only to defense, not to attack. But then finally he went to the triple entente. That's the next point. And then Ottoman Empire attacked Russia, tries to capture Suez Canal. Then Ottoman Empire in the year of 1914, okay, so they attack Russia. Okay, so old enemies, because Ottoman empires and they attack Russia. So Ottoman empires, for that there is a route over there. So for that route they used to say Dardanelles Straits. So Dardanelles, Dardanelles Strait, Straits. Okay, and then Ottoman attacked Suez Canal. Why? Because still 3 years, no Suez Canal was a route to go to the India. Okay, so till 3 years, no Germany, not France, got able to defeat. Then trenches in the battlefield. So then what happened? the France Germany front. So trenches was started. Trenches in the sense the naval war was started. So it was settlement for 3 years. So I told you like to protect from artillery sailing. Okay, then horrible conditions like like during the war as well. So a lot of soldiers used to lose their lives. So because of that, health issues was started. Okay, no one was there to take care of the soldiers because everyone was busy to fight against each other. Okay, the huge number of casualties of for small gains. Then battle of Tome was also important over here. So it was started in 1st July 1916. Okay, in 1916, yeah, 18th November, and it ended in 18 November 1916. Okay, so battle of Somme, it was started in 1916 in 1st July, and it end in 18th November 1916. And because of Somme Tomb, in just one day 80,000 soldiers died. Like, so 80,000 soldiers died. The soldiers, most soldiers are from Britain. Okay, then we'll have a look to the global war. So fighting in multiple colonies of Africa, Togo, Tanzania, Cameroon. So these are the cities. Okay, then Micronesia and Chinese colonies of Germany attacked by Japan. Then Ottoman ships bombard Black Sea ports of Russia. Then Gallipoli campaign by allies. Okay, so here Africa Germany colonies attacked. So fighting in multiple colonies. So Germany colonies. Okay, Germany colonies were there. So there are some colonies, Germany colonies in Africa. Okay, so France and Britain attacked to the Africa first. Okay, why? Because and they, so here you can see. So these are the colonies from Germany. They defeated them. Then Japan came, and again the Japan also defeat the German colonies, that is Micronesia and Chinese colonies of Germany. Okay, then now the Black Sea, that is Black Sea was Ottoman ships bombard Black Seas ports. The naval wars was started. Okay, Australian and New Zealand over here. So Turkey, so like Gallipoli. So Australia and New Zealand attack like Ottoman Empire. Then naval war. So naval war, Germany is like Britain, submarine, like naval war, the submarines were submarines allied ships. Okay, so those who come from the ships, they used to attack them, submarine ships. That's called U-boat. So here you can see U-boat. Okay, so America enters in war. Why? And then America enters in war in 1917. Why? Because Germany attacked first Allied ship, the passenger ship. Okay, first they used to attack the submarine ships, then Allied ships, and then they changed their idea. Then they started attacking the passenger ships. In that passenger America versus American people going to Europe, there are more than 12,000 died in that ship. Okay, so then here, so end of the war we'll have to look. And then in 1917 American people also died. So there are so many American people died. So then America enters in war. First America was not there in the war, right? Then he entered. Why? Because Germany, he doesn't want to sit quiet. He attacked the ships. Okay, first he attacked the Allied ships, and then he attacked, yes, then he attacked the passenger ship. Okay, and the passenger ship, there are 12,000 died. There are 12,000 people died. So that's in 1917, America will also enter to the war. And then end of the war. 10,000 troops of USA to Germany. So revolution. So how it starts, the revolution over here. So in India we'll discuss, first of all let me give you a gist over here. So end of the war, 10,000 troops of USA to Germany. Then from America 10,000 soldiers came. And then revolution in Russia in February 1917 started. So then for like one by one they are coming to the conclusion, is waste of war, we should agree the terms and duties, and we have to say yes to the treaties alliance. Okay, so 1917, October 1917, the most famous man, that is Vladimir Lenin. Okay, Vladimir. Vladimir Lenin. So he signed a German treaty. He came and he said, "See, it's waste of war. So please sign the treaty and each and everything." So then British, France plus America. Okay, British, France, and then sorry, Britain, France, and America was came and they attacked German Ottoman empires and Austria and Hungary, and they got defeated, and Germany have to sign the treaty. Okay, why? Because Germany only, right, without sitting a quiet, they start submarine, so each and everything, so they did. So finally they got defeated. Okay, Germany signed the ceasefire treaty on 9th of November 11 1918. Okay, 1918 Germany signed the treaty. Okay, when on 11 a.m. he signed the treaty. Who? Germany. Okay, November 11th November 1918. Okay, so then the Treaty of Versailles. So the Treaty of Versailles in 1914, like 28th June it was started. Then German victim fine, like then Treaty of Versailles. What's this Treaty of Versailles? Treaty of Versailles. So in this treaty, German have to fine. Okay, German have to put fine. German became the victim of the war, and they have to put a fine. Like it's a report till on 2010 they can able to complete their debt. Fine was that much was put on Germany, so they have to put a fine. Okay, let's have a results on it. What's the result? So then when Germany attacked Russia, and so here we learn Germany, like Austrian Hungary, Russia, and Ottoman empires. Okay, new independent countries were started, just like Australia, Hungary, then Yugoslavia, Poland, England, and so many. Okay, and then in this war the bad news is 17 million died. Okay, 17 million soldiers died, and 50 million died due to spread of diseases. I told you, like, there was no doctor, so everyone used to die day by day, not one two, there millions of people used to die. So 50 millions died due to spread of disease. Reduce male population. Result over here, reduce male population. Why? Because soldiers reason. Then many countries in debt. This next over here is many countries was in debt. They are in a debt. They have to pay, or they are in debt. The most thing. Britain and France acquired German colonies. So German colonies was acquired by Britain and France. USA, okay, USA become international power. Then effects on India. Okay, you got the point. Results of German, and now sorry, results of the war, and then effects on India. What happened? What did the effect gave in India? So here 1.3 million Indians served under the British Army. So obviously during that time British were in control. So British was controlling in India, so they have to follow the British rules and regulations. So what happened here? That 1 lakh 30, like 1.3 million Indians died. Okay, then sorry, so 1.3 million Indians served to the soldiers, and then more than 1 lakh Indian soldiers died in this war. It's a very huge loss for Indians. Okay, so 1 lakh Indians killed. Then here I told you 50,000 or more than 1 lakh. Okay, That Indian Gate. So India Gate was built for the memorable of these Indian soldiers. Okay, so that's the end of this today's video, that is World War I. I know it's very big and very confusing, so that you have to watch it again and try to make a points, and finally you have to make a mind map. Don't forget to send the mind maps. Those who are not sending, I know you are making, but you are not getting a time because you're so busy. But again, you have to send me the mind map. Okay, this is very important towards the exam point of view. So don't skip this video, try to watch it again and again. If you are getting doubt, please revise the video again, watch. And one thing, if you are just listening the video without making a points, you won't get an idea. So for that you have to make a points. Who attacked first, what happened? Okay, so there are so many countries, it will get confused. So for that you have to make a points, and then only you'll get an idea, and then finally you can able to make a mind map. So for that